Before she redefined what it meant to be a female action star, Milla Jovovich had already conquered the world of high fashion. With her ethereal beauty and magnetic screen presence, Milla's evolution from top model to global cinema icon is a story of bold moves, quiet confidence, and rare, captivating moments that few have seen. Behind the explosive stunts and the iconic roles, there exists a collection of timeless imagery, snapshots of her in stockings, pantyhose, lingerie, and bikinis, revealing a softer, more intimate side of the fearless star we thought we knew. Born on December 17, 1975, in Kiev, Ukraine, then part of the Soviet Union, Milla immigrated to the United States at the age of 5. Her mother, Galina, was a Soviet actress, while her father, Bogdan, worked as a physician. Navigating a new language, a new culture, and the hardships of immigration, young Milla endured bullying and displacement. But through those challenges, her fierce creativity was ignited. Just 11 years old, she was signed to a prestigious modeling agency, and before long, her face graced the covers of magazines like Vogue, and she was fronting major beauty campaigns for Revlon and L'Oreal. In her teens, Milla wasn't just modeling, she was embodying a mood, a movement. With high cheekbones, an intense gaze, and a natural elegance beyond her years, she became a muse to the fashion elite. In photo shoots from the 90s and early 2000s, she was often styled in vintage-inspired lingerie, sheer pantyhose, thigh-high stockings, and minimal bikinis that framed her raw beauty and quiet power. These rare and intimate visuals captured more than just her appearance. They chronicled the rise of a young woman coming into her own, using fashion and photography as tools of transformation. Milla's leap into acting was no less fearless. She made an impression in Return to the Blue Lagoon 1991, but it was The Fifth Element 1997 that shot her into the stratosphere. As Leeloo, the supreme being with fiery hair and a heart full of purity, Milla delivered a performance that was both alien and deeply human. Her portrayal blended innocence with instinctual strength, wrapped in avant-garde costumes that would become legend. Then came Resident Evil, the role that would define her career and change Hollywood's idea of a female action lead. As Alice, Milla was not just a character, she was a force. Performing many of her own stunts and leading a franchise across 6 adrenaline-fueled films, she set a new standard for women in action cinema. Her tight tactical outfits, futuristic bodysuits, and leather-accented gear became symbolic of both resilience and sex appeal. Away from the explosions and slow-motion combat, Milla remained a vision of high fashion. On red carpets and in fashion spreads, she embodied a seductive elegance: silk gowns, sheer fabrics, classic nylons, and retro lingerie silhouettes. Every appearance struck a perfect balance, soft yet bold, glamorous yet grounded. Yet Milla is more than an icon, she's a multidimensional creator. A devoted mother, musician, designer, and activist, she's never shied away from using her platform to support immigrant rights, environmental issues, and women's voices in media. Whether producing her own fashion brand or simply being candid with fans online, Milla's authenticity shines as bright as her stardom. The rare photos of Milla in bikinis, lingerie, and sensual poses are not just about allure, they reflect a woman who owns her image on her own terms. She's never conformed, she's expressed, transformed, and elevated. From a child of the Soviet Union to a queen of Hollywood, Milla Jovovich has navigated her path with intensity, grace, and originality. Her legacy isn't only in her blockbuster hits or flawless photo shoots, it lives in the bold, beautiful choices she's made at every stage of her incredible journey.